Member for Griffith, and I call the member for Lindsay.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Well, I have to say I've really enjoyed that scare campaign put forward by the other side. You would think, you would think that for some crazy reason that all universities are going to close down or everyone's going to be charged a huge amount of money. I mean, the thing that they actually failed to acknowledge, it's their own side. Their own side that originally came up with many of these deregulatory ideas. Now, for starters, let's go to the member for Rankin, who spoke about the accessibility of universities to low socio-demographics. Well, I have to say, to start with, we are actually extending what we're doing with trade and apprenticeships. $20,000. $20,000 is what we're going to give to incentivise people to go in through the TAFE system. I myself actually went through the TAFE system and then went into the University of Western Sydney. Now, this is where incentivising people into some of the other types of gateway courses is so crucial. Now, if we actually look at the University of Western Sydney, which is in my electorate, you would think by the deregulation that universities are irresponsible institutions. Well, the fact is universities are not irresponsible institutions. They are thoughtful institutions. They are institutions that think about their students. They are institutions that think about the future of how they're going to create future leaders. Already, because of the scare campaign of those opposite, already we have had 8 universities come out and say, no, we're actually going to freeze. We are going to freeze our fees. They include University of Western Sydney, the university from my own electorate, University from Griffith, I'm sure the member for Griffith would like to know that, University from Deakin, Victorian University, Flinders University, Murdoch University and Edith Cowan. Now, by freezing these university fees, what they are doing, they're providing security to students that they know what their fees are going to be. So the members' offices that are running around trying to scare everyone that university fees are just going to go into some exorbitant place, what they're not actually telling is that universities are responsible institutions. What they are not talking about, they're not talking about how we're going to provide more gateway opportunities for people to get to universities. 80,000 additional places is what we're talking about here. 80,000 additional places. That is what we're doing here. Now, I'll go back to the University of Western Sydney again, a wonderful institution in my own electorate. Now, the University of Western Sydney is once again investing. They're investing in health and research. They're looking at how they can actually grow the education sector in this country. They're also going overseas. They're going overseas to places like China. They're seeing how within their university they can be more internationally competitive. Now, we have a fabulous Foreign Affairs Minister, and with the Colombo Plan and what they're doing with taking university students to China and from China back to Australia, what we're seeing our universities finally become internationally competitive. Under those opposite, we have seen our university sectors drop out of being in the top 100 universities in our country. Once again, this deregulation, together with the Colombo Plan and gatewaying people into universities, will see our university sector once again be internationally competitive. If we want to have future leaders, if we want to have future thought leaders within our communities, we need competitive universities. We need universities that are going to lead by example. We need universities that are invested in research and in funding. We will be investing in research so that our universities can actually go out there and find the research projects that will actually take us into the next millennium. I think, Deputy Speaker, when we look at what this is all about, this is about providing future leaders. This is about providing university to more people. We want to talk about people in low socio-demographic areas. You know what? Sometimes getting through Year 12 is not necessarily the most easy thing in the world. So finding those gateway programs that will take people into university is so crucial. If you actually want to help people in low socio-demographic areas and you want to provide university opportunities, you get that mechanical engineer, that mechanic that's done his trade, you help him get his trade, and then you help him by getting to university to be able to then become a mechanical engineer. You know, Deputy Speaker, that's what I did.
Order.
Thank you.
The time for this